It's been 2 years since I started gaming, and in all that time, I never did any 100% completion for any single player game that I played. For a long time, it's been bugging me. Maybe I should give it a try and do a 100% completion for any game. So I choose Witcher 3, and it was a right decision, and I didn't regret that choice because I got to experience one of the best RPG game of all time. Witcher 3 is widely considered one of the best, not the best, greatest RPG ever made, and they are right about that. And it has a massive open world and quite a lot of unique quests, unlike Ubisoft. It also has two major expansion. Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. When I thought I was finally done after finishing the Heart of Stone DLC, getting all the achievement for that one, they announced a new expansion. Well, it won't be coming out anytime soon. Gonna have to wait until next year for this one. Before starting the game, I decided to check all the achievement list and quickly realized that there are about 78 achievements, and there are quite a lot of missable achievement in the games, and especially it's related to Gwent card, and it's going to be quite a pain in the ass if I miss any one of the Gwent cards, and turn out to be that's the case, cause getting the last Gwent card achievement is quite a problem for me, but I did it. You need to also complete the game in Deathmatch difficulty, one of the hardest difficulty. If you decide to do on a single playthrough, you can have gone with this one, but I decided to do this in a new game plus. There is also a combat related challenges I have to get achievement, and two of the achievement I find myself quite annoying and tedious. The plan was simple: beat the game in a normal difficulty and get all the achievement of story related. After that, do some side quests and get all the achievement for that one. And last, do all the combat related challenges and get all those achievements. After that, play the DLC, get all the achievement, then start a new game plus through and get the Death March difficulty. And this was my plan, and it didn't go well. Who cares about the plan? All I did care was about getting all those achievements, and I got all those achievements. Enough with this yapping, let's just jump into straight in the main topic. The game kick off with the Geralt having a nice flashback where he's at Kaer Morhen, home of Wolfwitcher. He was taking a nice bath, but out of nowhere a crab shows up and try to grab something, but Geralt won't let it happen, so he decided to grab the crab and throw it out, and turn out to be it's a fake crab made by Yennefer, Geralt lover. After that, we head down there and watch Ciri doing her training. Then we had a nice race. After that, we head over to the training ground, and here I learned some basic combat thing related stuff. I got my first achievement. What was that? For doing counter attack, casting a sign, and throwing a bomb under 5 seconds. Everything was going great until the Wild Hunt showed up out of nowhere and reminded Geralt that it's a dream. The Wild Hunts are after Ciri because Ciri possesses a power called Elder Blood. Sounds kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. And the Wild Hunt obviously wants that power, so they are after Ciri, and it turned out to be just a flashback, and Geralt woke up beside his mentor and friend Papa Vesemir. We learn that Geralt and Papa Vesemir are tracking down Geralt lover Yennefer, and we learn that she is in her white horses. After that, we head over to a village. We decide to take a break at inn and also decide to do some investigation investigation, and we learned that Yennefer was here with local Nilfgaard soldier with the help of this merchant, and this merchant's gonna play quite a huge role in Heart of Stone expansion. Here we also learn about a new minigame called Gwent, arguably one of the best minigame of all time. So there is a achievement related to this Gwent card that I have to collect every Gwent card from merchants and vendors around the whole map. I mean, this is not quite a difficult if you love playing this Gwent game, but the problem would be getting the last card for me. I mean, I get every Gwent card, but the last card I couldn't figure out where it was. It took me quite at least 30 minutes to figure out where it was. Decided to head off, and there was some punk who want peace of mind, so we had a brawl fight outside, and here I get my second achievement. Fist of the South Star. Defeat an opponent without taking any damage, and then we head over to the Nilfgaard camp, and we learned that there was a griffin around here causing chaos and killing local people and their army. So if we want location of Yennefer, first we have to take down that griffin. Then my boy Geralt tracked down that griffin with the help of our Papa Vesemir. We killed that griffin. After that, we head back to the Nilfgaard camp and told the commander that the job has been done, that we killed the griffin, and he just told us that she was here, but not anymore, cause she's went to Vizima now. With that information, it's time to head back to meet with Papa Vesemir. Before that, I knock off some achievement. Mohan train for performing a perfect 10 counter. The other one is triple threat, killing 3 opponents with 3 different methods. After that, it was time for me to head back and tell Papa Vesemir that Yennefer isn't in White Orchard anymore. It's time to head off. When we were about to leave, some thugs show up and try to kill the lady of this inn, and we decided to help like knight in shining armor. We decided to kill everyone here, and here I got my one more achievement called Butcher of Blaviken. I hope I pronounced the name correctly. Killing 5 enemies under 10 seconds. When we set our foot outside of inn, we find Yennefer out of nowhere. Turn out that she was also looking for us. Here I got my achievement Lilac and Gooseberries. I hope I pronounced the name correctly. Turns out that Yennefer is working with Emperor Emir looking for Ciri. That he wants to talk with us, so Geralt decided to go with Yennefer. On the way, Wildhorn shows up out of nowhere and decided to kill us. Luckily, we were able to escape because Yennefer got some OP magic ability, but can't say same thing for those other soldiers. After that, we had a nice bath and we got ourselves a nice dress. Then we meet with Emperor. Then he tell us that we must find his daughter Ciri. Turns out to be that Ciri is also our adopted daughter. He also offered a hefty amount of money, but we are doing this for our daughter, not for the money. Forgot to mention that Ciri is Geralt's adopted daughter. I haven't read the whole book yet, but I know the overall view sort of thing. And fuck you, Netflix. It is time to search for Ciri. We began our investigation from Valenheim. Well, this is where open world truly begins. And we did some digging and we learned that Ciri was here, and Bloody Baron might know something about that. So we decided to pay him a visit. Baron told us that Ciri was here, but if we want Ciri whereabout where she went, first we have to do some favor for him. His wife and daughter went missing, so we have to find his wife and daughter. After we did some thorough investigation, we learned that Baron is a wife abuser, so his daughter and his wife left him. So now he's kind of regret everything, so he wants his daughter and wife back again. So it's time for me to do some investigation more. We found out that his daughter is now in Oxenford. Then we decided to pay her a visit. That her Bloody Baron regrets everything. He wants her back in his life, but his daughter won't believe that shit because he is a drunken asshole abuser. So she decided she won't be coming with us. She's staying here with Eternal Fire. Fuck Eternal Fire. Geralt have to go back and tell everything we learn about his daughter to him, and we still haven't find his wife yet. It was time for us to do some other things. Here we met our old friend Sorcerer Kira met. We found out that Kira might also have some information regarding Ciri. There was an elf who was kind of searching for Ciri. Kira also know this elf hideout. So we decided to pay him a visit and we do some digging in his hideout, and there was nothing. Then out of nowhere Wild Hunt shows up. Looks like they were also looking for Ciri here. Then we had a boss fight with that Wild Hunt and Geralt flawlessly killed that one, and it's time to do some more digging. Here we found some projection magic left for Ciri that this place is not safe and they should meet at some other place. Looks like this elf and Ciri were working together. We didn't much learn about Ciri location here, but Kira suggests us that I should go and check the in place where we can find the book crew. I am probably butchering those names, but I have to find three witches, some sort of monster that they might know about Ciri. It was time for me to visit that place, and here we found some kids and a granny. When we asked about Ciri, they didn't tell us anything, but there was a one kid who might know something about that, so we decided to ask the help from other kids. First, we have to play hide and seek with the other kids, and after playing that, they distracted the old lady, and we had a nice little chat with the other kid. He told us that there is a other kid named Johnny. He might know something about Ciri, so it was time for me to find that Johnny. It turned out to be a godling, so he wasn't able to speak with us, so we have to help him. So we decided to again help the kid, and finally he was able to speak. He told that he saw an ashen-haired woman in this crook bag, and she was running away from this children herd, and he also convinced the granny to have an audience with clones. Turn out they have information on Ciri, but if Geralt wants information, he needs to do some sort of favor for them. We head up to a nearby village. There we have to kill a monster. Turn out to be some sort of tree monster, and he has some bargain for us. When I listen, if he help us for freeing him from this place, he will save those children from that cookbook, whatever the fucking place is there. So I decided to save him by freeing him, and kind of I regret later. After that, it was time to head back and talk to the crones, and this time they shows up. Instead of painting, they really shows up in their original form. Wow, quite a disturbing one. And we learned that Ciri was here and they were trying to eat her, but Ciri learned their motives and she decided to flee from this place. We also learned that old granny who are helping the children turned out to be Baron's wife. Turn out she was forced to work for those currents after fleeing from Baron. So after hearing everything from crones that they were trying to eat Ciri, Geralt wants to kill them, but those crones ran off. Now we know the Baron's wife wherever. It's time to head back and tell Baron about his wife's location. After telling his about his wife wherever, he told the rest of the story that he got chomped up by a griffin and Ciri helped him to take him down, but while killing that griffin, Ciri used her power. Because of that, she has to move to a new location, so she decided to head off to Novigrad. Baron also asked our help to take those down crones, and we decided to help him. Here I also meet a small creature called Uma. He's gonna play a huge part later. Here I also got an achievement called Family Counselor. Now it was time for me to go and meet Baron and his men and launch an assault on crones. On the way, we also find Baron's daughter who wanna save her mother from those crones. So we all decided to team up and kill those crones, but we didn't find crones, but we find quite a lot of monster. There was also a giant, huge sort of cow type of monster, but we defeated all of them. We also find Baron wife, but not in great condition. She was cursed because we decided to free the three spirits or monster, whatever that thing is. We decided to free her, and that tree sort of thing agreed that they're gonna free all those children. Because of that, she is turned into a some monster, and we weren't able to save her, and she eventually died. When I go back to check on Baron, he hung up on himself. It didn't get the good ending for this one. Before I head off to the Novigrad, there was one more major quest I need to finish. That is for a favor for Kira Mets, that we have to lift a curse from that house, and not gonna lie, it was not one of my favorite quests. After doing that, she invited us to a date. I couldn't say no to that one, and we had a nice date. When Geralt woke up in the morning, Kira wasn't nearby. It turned out that Kira used us to lift the curse from that house, that she wants some sort of notes from that house, and with that note she will negotiate with the King Radovid. But my Geralt convinced her not to do that stupid thing and convinced her to head off to the Kaer Morhen. Here I unlock my one more achievements, Friends with Benefit. I also knock off some achievements, Bookworm, reading 30 books and journal, even odds, killing 2 monster in contract without using any potion and sign. Here I also got another achievement called Shriku. Now it was time for me to head over Novigrad, and in Novigrad we started by finding our old friend, our Geralt ex-lover Triss Marigold. Geralt learned that Triss is working with King of Beggar because the city is not safe. Apparently King Radovid hates witches and non-humans. Because of that bastard, he allows the called Eternal's Fire, allow them to kill every witches and non-humans. And Triss has to hide because of that asshole. Fuck you, Radovid. Geralt had some awkward reunion with Triss, but eventually patch our things and help Triss to do her some side gigs and ask the city whereabouts. And she tell us that she didn't know anything about city whereabouts, but she did help us by giving an address of Dream Witch, which can help us. We head over to that Dream Witch location, which was in kind of tough spot now, and we decided to help her. She was in a dream state where she couldn't wake up, and it was done by Godlin, so we decided to have some bargain with Godlin. We free her from her nightmare hellish dream. After freeing from her dream, she decided to help us. In our dream state, we learned that Ciri was in Novigrad with Dandelion. Now we have to just find Dandelion. We head over to the Dandelion place where we find our old pal Zoltan. We learned that Dandelion has been missing for a long time. Now it was time for us to search Dandelion. While searching for Dandelion, we learned that Dandelion has now a girlfriend. We find Dandelion girlfriend, but Dandelion hasn't been touched with her girlfriend for a long time. And another dead end. I also learned that Dandelion had some sort of beef going with Horsem Jr. So we decided to learn more about Horsem Jr. by meeting with Dijkstra, and there is a whole another sort of quest on going with Dijkstra. I don't want to go into that sort of topic, but we have to find Horsem Jr. and for this I have to do this quite a long ass quest, and after that we were able to find Horsem Jr. in his hideout. We beat the living shit out of Horsem Jr. because he was a one sick freak asshole who loves to torture women and kill them. We also learned that Ciri was here to save her friend Dudu from Horsem Jr. They had some sort of deal that didn't go well. Horsem Jr. decided to kidnap Dudu and torture him. She got there and beat the shit out of Horsem Jr. and free the Dudu. Now we got ourselves a new objective, find Dudu. After doing a one long quest, we were able to find Dudu. We also learned that Dandelion has been held captive by eternal fires. With the help of Dudu, Zoltan, and Dandelion's girlfriend, we were able to rescue Dandelion. Wow, this was one long ass quest. Here I also got my one more story related achievement. A friend in Indeed. Find and free Dandelion. Here we learn that after helping Dudu to escape from Horsum Jr., Dandelion and Siri were on a run, but they got cornered, which led Siri to use her power. She just disappeared from that place and Dandelion got captured. We also learned that Siri was there to fix the magic box called Phylactery to lift the curse of someone, and we don't know that person yet, but CD was there to fix the box. After this, it was time for me to do more side quests. There is a achievement called Full Crew where I have to get every party members to fight against Wildheart in Karen Moran. First, I decided to help Captain Roach rescue Wes from Nilfgaard army. Now it is time for me to go and help Triss. We attend a mass party to get a kid who might be a alchemist, and being an alchemist or mage is kind of danger in Novigrad because you might get burned alive. Thanks to Radovic, Triss and Geralt had a nice date here and I decided to pursue Triss. I met Triss party, not Yennefer. On my first playthrough, I chose Triss. So on my second through, I decided to go with Yen, but I rather choose Triss over Yen. I don't care about books. I only care about games, so I am on Team Triss. Later, I helped Triss and his mage companion to escape from Novigrad, and here we had a farewell, nice conversation. So I'm on Team Triss, so I asked her to stay, but she said kind of no to that and went off. But she shows up back and we had a nice time on Lighthouse. We had a nice great chat, but she decided to go off, leaving us hanging here. We also did some side quests for Trickster, find his gold coins and all King fucking Radovic. We learned that Philippa Eilhart is still alive and wants our help to find her. While doing investigation on Philippa Eilhart's hideout, we learned that Philippa is still alive, but we didn't tell that to Radovic. Before I head over to Skellige, there are a couple of trophies that I decided to unlock, like the Doubler effect, all in, play 3 hero card in 1 round. Also, I got the achievement as Gwent Master. Let's cook, learn 12 potion formula, mutant for filling all the mutation slots, Geralt and friends win a round of Gwent using only neutral card. Bombardier, collect the formula for 6 different bomb types, and I butchered the name again. Touch this, kill 5-4 in a fight without taking any damage and without using sign. After knocking off some achievements and doing some side quests, now it's time for me to head over to Skellige. For that, we need to find a ship captain, and we did find a ship captain, but he was kind of drunk and I wasn't sure about his ability, but we don't have any choice. Beggars can't be chooser. We also have to pay him 1,000 crown. After paying a hefty amount of crown, finally it's time for us to head over to Skellige. While Geralt was taking a nice nap, they got ambushed by the pirates, and Geralt have to wake up and defend himself and other people on the ship. While fighting with those pirates, the ship is crashed and the Geralt is thrown into the ship. When Geralt woke up, he was on the Skellige shore. Now it's time to meet with Yennefer. We head over to Karen, probably butchering that name. We head over there and meet with Yennefer, where she was attending a king's funeral. Fuck it. Can't pronounce this. Later, we meet with Yennefer at the banquet. Here, we learn that Yennefer isn't here just to attend the banquet. She was here to steal the Urbres mask. I know, I butchered this name again. So, with this mask, we can see some glimpse of passes. There was some sort of magical blast around here. Yennefer thought it might be Ciri doing so. She wanted that mask to do some investigation around that area. Getting that mask wasn't easy. We also have to fight with some element boss. After doing some fighting, we were able to get that mask. Later, we meet with Kraken, asking his permission to do investigation where there was a magical blast, and he also asked some favor like looking after his son and daughter. And there was also a achievement related to that. We're gonna talk about part later. Then we head over to that location where I'm supposed to meet with Yennefer. Here I meet the original owner of the mask, Ermion. He wasn't really happy about that. We head over to the magical explosion area and use that mask to see the past, and we find that Ciri was here and she was being attacked by the wild hunts. We know that Ciri was here, but we don't know yet if Ciri is still around here. Armian tell us that we should go and check the village if they know something about this. Then we head over to that village and learn that Ciri was here injured, but the villagers were treating her, but the wild hunt shows up and attack the village. Because of that, Ciri has to run away again. The craven named some guy helped her to escape from wild hunt. Villagers thought that he abandoned the Ciri and they outcast him. To regain his lost honor, he decided to slay the cursed beast in Freya Garden. Well, he didn't make it. He died. We head over to that location and find his body. Then Yennefer used her black magic to reanimate his body, and we learn that he helped Ciri to escape from Wild Hunt. When he saw her last time, she was knocked out by some mysterious man with his magic, and shortly after that, he got knocked out by Wild Hunts. When he woke up, he found the mysterious creature Uma that we previously saw at Parent Place. Yennefer came to the conclusion that this creature could be the key to finding the Ciri, or it might be Ciri because Ciri was finding some sort of cure for the curse. Ciri may have got cursed and turned into this Uma creature. Here I also got achievement Necromancer. Now it is time for me to help Kraken's son and daughter. I help both of them to solve their problem. After that, I help his daughter to become the new ruler of Skellige. Here I got my achievement Kingmaker. After this, I decided to do more side quests and unlock more achievement. Then I complete the contract on Terrazan called Ashes to Ashes. I also got the achievement Fiend R4 for completing the contract. I got the achievement Woodland Spirit for completing the contract on Woodland Spirit. I also got the achievement Environmentally Unfriendly, kill 50 opponent using the environment. I also got the achievement Globe Turret. I know I butchered that name, for describing 100 fast travel point. I also got the achievement Brawler, defeat Olfa, the Skellige champion of unharmed combat. After that, I got Brawl Master, completing all fish fight quests in Valenite, Skellige and Novigrad. I got the achievement Fast and Furious, win all the races in the game. I also got the achievement Card Collector, acquiring all Gwen card available in the base version of the game. Man, getting the last Gwen card was a fucking pain in the ass. I couldn't figure out where the hell was that last damn Gwen card. It took me more than 30 hours to find that last card. I also got the achievement Arm and Danger, finding and equipping all the elements of one set of Witcher gear. After getting all this achievement, now it's time for me to progress to the main story. We go back to the Barren place and take Uma with us. On the way to Kaer Morhen, some Nilfgaard army shows up and tell us that we should visit King Emir. He wasn't really thrilled about that we didn't report everything to him, so he wants us to have a nice chit chat. After paying him a visit and having a nice chit chat, we head over to Kaer Morhen. Geralt was greeted by Papa Vesemir. He told us that Yennefer threw our bed. Now she's doing some sort of a research, preparing for an experiment, and she wants some ingredients for her experiment. Now Yennefer has assigned some work for our buddy Eskel and Lambert to get those ingredients. So we decided to help our old pal buddies Lambert and Eskel to get all those ingredients. After helping our old buddies, we head back to Yennefer. She tells us that she's going to perform yet the trial of grasses, and after hearing that, Lambert wasn't really thrilled about that one. It is a procedure used by the Witchers to make the new Witcher. It is a extremely painful procedure, and there is a chance that Uma might die this while doing this procedure. But Papa Vesemir wanna do some other procedure before doing this, so he decided to take Uma with him. Until then, Yennefer have to wait. At night, we had a nice chit chat with boys, had a nice quaint match, had a lot of drinks, again nice chit chat and some boy stuff just as usual. Geralt learned that Papa Vesemir trick didn't work, so we have to go with Yennefer plan. Here we watch the Uma creature going through a quite a painful procedure for a countless hour. The curse has been finally broken and it turned out to be an elf. Geralt recognized the elf. His name is Avalok, a person whose Ciri was been traveling all this time. Avalok tell us that Ciri is hidden away on the Isle of Mist for now at least, so she is safe for now, but not any longer because the Wild Hunt soon going to track her locations. But if we bring Ciri from Isle of Mist, the moment Ciri left that island, Wild Hunt's gonna know Ciri location, so we have to prepare for that. So we decided to also get all our allies and take a standoff here at Kaer Morhen. Before we head off, Avalok has given us some sort of white light glowing some sort of thing that can help us to track Ciri location. Before we head up to the Isle of Mist, Geralt decided to go and ask for help of every companion, and here I got my one more achievement, full crew, for getting every allies to fight against Wild Hunt in Kaer Morhen. Again, I know I butchered this name. We head up to Isle of Mist, and here we follow this light sort of thing given by the Avalok, and it lead us to the Ciri location. She was in Dove house, but they won't let us in because we need to find 3 of his brother if we want to get entry. So we found one of his brother, one of them died fall to his death, and we find one of them has already been dead, and we head back to the Dove with one of them, and they finally let us in. After a long time, Geralt has finally reunited with his long lost daughter Ciri. Okay, that should be. I mean, what's going on? Oh shit. Damn, shit. Yo, what's good? I mean, what? should I share about this? Oh, she's back! Holy shit, finally! Okay, Jenny Cake, yo, what's so good? I mean, what's that supposed to mean? Flashback. Geralt and Ciri had a nice long chat near the fire. We learned that the wild hunts are facing the white frost and apocalypse that can turn everything into ice and destroy their homes. Their leader, Imlerit, oh, fuck that name again, can't really pronounce that, he wants to capture Ciri for her power because they want to travel for different world, but they can travel only a small group with the help of navigator. But with city power they can do more. After having a nice long chat, it's time to head back, but unfortunately those dogs stole our boat, and on the top of that the wild hunts show up and Ciri decide to use her magic power and teleport us back to Karen Moran. Here I got one more achievement, find Ciri. Something more. After a long time, Ciri finally reunites with Jennifer and Papa Vesemir. We also meet with our allies, and here we prepare our plan to take down those Wild Hunt. Just as predicted, the Wild Hunt follow Ciri right here at Karen Moran. And we were prepared for this. We have gathered allies to fight against Wild Hunt. Despite gathering quite a lot of allies for this fight, we were still struggling to win this fight. We also got to see one of the best choreographed fight in this game. Askel versus Navigator. My boy Askel didn't win the fight, but it still was one of the best choreographed fight. Whoa! Oh shit! Oh, fuck you! Shit! Get out! Our body needs help! Yep, there she is. Ciri. Oh! Nice!
See, I can do it.
Despite putting a great fight against wild hunts, we were quickly outnumbered by those hunts, which unfortunately results in losing Papa Vesemir alive. RIP Papa Vesemir. Fuck you, Imlerit. After watching her grandfather figure die in front of her eyes, she loses her control over power and let out quite a loud scream, and which causes the wild hunts to turn bad because that scream was quite powerful and nearly killed our ally also. But thankfully, Avalox woke up from the scream and decided to use some sort of spell and put her on sleep. Later, we held a funeral for Papa Vesemir and allowed him to rest. The fight against Wild Hunt isn't over yet. We still need to kill that Imlerit. After the funeral, we had a conversation with Jan, Avaloq, and Trace. She came to the conclusion that the hunts are weak against especially magic, so she had a plan to gather sources of laws to fight against hunts. Well, Geralt has some sort of history with sources of laws, and Geralt wasn't really fully sure about this, but Saga can't be chooser at this point, so Yennefer and Triss decide to go and gather more sorcerers and later meet at Novigrad at Dandelion Place. Cut to the few days later, Geralt decided to stay at Kaeren Moran, and Ciri was training with Avalok how to control her power well, and we had some nice chat with Ciri. Next day, Ciri woke us up and tell us that she knows the location of Imbereth and she wants revenge for Papa Vesemir. The crones on Valentine's are hosting a party. The guest of honor is none other than fucking Imbereth. Geralt also want to avenge Papa Vesemir, so we agree on this one and we head off to Valenine. After climbing that mountain, she told us that the crow must be died. Those are some evil witches, so they have to die. Now Ciri and Geralt have to decide who's they are gonna face. So they decide this by playing rock, paper, scissors. Ciri lost the rock, paper, scissors, so she has to fight with crones. And while playing as Ciri is quite a fun, she has nice cool ability, but fighting with these three crones was quite a pain in the ass. After taking those crones, Ciri decided to check on their bodies. One of them crone was still alive and decided to choke Ciri, but she didn't choke. Instead, she stole the Papa Vesemir medallion. Well, Ciri has done her part. Now it's time for Geralt to done his part. We find the Imlerate at the top of the mountain where he was having quite a fun, but for not long. Fighting with Imlerate wasn't really that tough. He was some predictable move. With Quen and Agni, we were able to defeat him easily because I was playing on normal difficulty. Here we got this. Got your ass, bitch. Oh shit.
Who told you to fight like this?
Your mama.
Which are you slew?
Someone gotta kill this bastard. Let's avenge the Papa Vesemir. Papa Vesemir, avenge Papa Vesemir. Oh, Wade Wilson! Oh, I gotta smash his head with this hammer. After this, Geralt and Ciri had a nice catch up and we decided to head off to Novigrad. After arriving at Novigrad, Geralt and Ciri witnessed that the Eternal's fire are now burning non-humans cause every mage has left Novigrad, and Geralt delivered one of my favorite monologue here.
Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
I also got the achievement for reaching level 35. We decided to go and meet with Avalok. He told us that the previous king was assassinated by Eredin and most of the people who know about this are dead, and one of his general was very devoted loyal followers to the previous king, and Avalok wants to go back to his world and tell him everything about this stuff so he could betray Eredin and help us. We find ourselves traveling through different world, and one of the world that we first traveled was some desert area, and we first arrived at the world. We got to see some sort of two moon or some sort of planet at the sky, and that looked kind of gorgeous. Well, every world that we visit wasn't really that nice. One of them was filled with gas, the other one we just straight up teleported to the underwater. After that, we were at the cold place. Navigating through this place was kind of pain in the ass around my first playthrough. After navigating through this cold place, we were able to meet with Avalok again. Did I forget to mention that after the first world we got separated? Now then we finally reunited with Avalok. We were able to reach Avalok home world, and his home planet looks really gorgeous. We find the person we are looking for and tell everything about Eredin deeds, but he didn't buy any of that. Luckily we have our dream witch, and we head back to Novigrad and used Dream Witch power to reveal the truth, and we convince him. Now that we convince him, he won't help Meridian anymore. He also tell us that if we head to Skellige, we're gonna find some sort of sunstone sort of artifact. With that, we will able to summon Wild Hunt ship. Here I got one more achievement for Gales for betraying Eridian. After this, we helped the Sylvie for visiting her friends that helped when she was in Novigrad. After this, we decided to go meet with Yennefer. She told us that one of her companions got captured by Eternal Fire, so we decided to go and rescue her. After this, we decided to go and help Triss to find Philippa Hyde location. We were able to track Philippa Hyde at Dijkstra place. We quickly head over to that place and learn that Dijkstra is having a hard time capturing Philippa. We follow her through the sewers and corner her and finally tell her that we come here for peace. After that, we explain everything to her and she agreed to help us. After this, we head back to Dandelion Place where Ciri told us that Philippa, Eilhunt and the other soldiers want to talk with her, and we tell her that she should go by herself because I want happy ending and she's a grown-up girl and she doesn't need our help for everything. After this, we head over to Dijkstra hideout and decided to participate in assassination of Radovid. We lure the Radovid out of his ship and then follow him because he was running like a bitch. And here I got one more achievement, that is the evilest thing. We corner the Radovid, but Philippa Eilhart shows up out of nowhere and kill him cause she wants her payback. Watching him dying was kind of satisfying even though we didn't get the final blow. We head back and celebrate Radovid's death, but Dijkstra told us that he has double-crossed us and he wants to kill everyone here except us, but we aren't gonna let it happen cause Vermin Roach was really a nice guy that he helped us fight against Wahan, so we decided to help Vermin Roach and kill Dijkstra here cause I really didn't like Dijkstra in the first place. Here I got an achievement, Assassin of Kings. After this, it's time for us head over to Skellige. After arriving at Skellige with the help of Philippa Eilhart, we were able to find Sunstone. After this, we decided to go and pay a visit to King Emir and he agreed to help us against Wild Hunt, and he also released one of sorcerer. I really didn't remember her name, but she was hot, not gonna lie that one. Every damn sorcerer in this game is hot and most of them have their personalities. After this, we decided to go meet with Yennefer and Ciri because we really want to know why Avallac'h was helping Ciri and he must have some sort of scheme, so we decided to go and search his hideout. We didn't find anything, some shady stuff, but we find a elven woman which was kind of bitchy towards Ciri. Avallac'h was also doing some research on Ciri and she wasn't really fond of that, so we decided to trash his place. Before we head back to the ship, Ciri and Geralt head back to the village and give I didn't remember his name, but the guy helped the Ciri. We decided to give him a proper burial. Now it's showdown time. Avallac'h used the Sunstone to bring Hunt here. While we do have a kind of lot of army with us, but Hunt have a magical power and one of his journal with the staff decide to use some freeze magic to freeze Geralt and Nilfgaard army, and while we were stuck there, Ciri decided to take matters on her own hands and head off to kill that journal, and Ciri and journal had a quite a nice fight, but she wasn't able to kill him, but she was able to destroy the staff. After freeing from the ice state, Geralt had a boss fight with that staff journal and I didn't really like this fight. He was kind of fucking pain in the ass. After taking down the journal, now it's time to face Eredin. Well, the fight wasn't really that tough if you utilize dodge and and use your Queen and Agni ability well, you can take him out easily. Well, it took me, I think, 2 tries on my normal difficulty. While in that much difficulty, despite playing on NG+, it took me quite a couple of tries to beat him. While he was dying, he told us that Avalok has made up with Siri and he tricked both of us. And then he died. After that, we were quickly surrounded by the monsters. Thankfully, Jennifer decided to show up and teleport us from that place. Here I got achievement, the king is dead, for killing Eridan. After escaping that, we witnessed the gates between the world has been opened and it's chaos everywhere. So we decided to rush over there and confront Avalok. We learned that Ciri was the one who asked the Avalok to open the gate cause she wanna stop the White Frost, which is essentially the end of the world, not just our, but it can also destroy the other world. So she wants to stop this by using her power, because the prophecy says only the elder blood child can stop this bullshit. Throughout the playthrough, if you support Ciri on her decisions, you will get the good ending. If you don't, you might have get the bad ending. As we are trying to get the good ending, I always supported her, so I decided to support her here also. Fast forward 2 weeks later, we meet up with Emperor and told him Ciri is dead. He told us that he doesn't want to see us ever again. After that, we are at White Orchard, the place where all began. Geralt decided to go at Nilfgaard camp and wait there for a few hours, and a blacksmith shows up with a custom crafted silver sword, and he gave us chance to name it. So we decided to go with the flash that cuts. After that, we head over to the White Orchard Inn, and turns out that Ciri is still alive, and the silver sword that we got was for Ciri. After this, I got the achievement, pass the trial, finish the game in any difficulty. Now that I have finished the base game, before I play DLC, it's time to do some cleanups. I got the achievement, Geralt the Professional, completing all the Witcher contract. Best control for destroying all the monster nest in Skellige. Humpty Dumpty, kill 10 opponents by knocking them off somewhere high with art side. Overkill make an opponent suffer from bleeding, poisoning, and burning simultaneously. Do this 10 times. The enemy of my enemy use the axis sign to force an opponent to kill another. Do this 20 times. By far one of the worst achievement in this game, man. I hate this achievement more than that much difficulty, man. This is by far the one tedious pain in the ass achievement to get. Hasta la vista. Kill a frozen opponent with a cross. Master Marksman. Kill 50 opponents. Human, non-even doesn't matter. I have to kill them with a headshot. My second least favorite achievement. Murderer. Kill 20 cows. Kill it. Win a round of Gwent with a total strength of 187. Return to sender. Kill 3 opponents with their own arrow. I got the achievement for sliding for 10 seconds. Red Snitch Bros. The Anthropologist acquiring all the abilities in one trip. Can quit anytime I want. Be under the influence of 7 potion or detoxion at the same time. And lastly, power overwhelming. Have all the possible plays of power bonuses active at the same time. These are all the achievements that I got before I start playing Hearts of Stone expansion. Now the main game has been completed and I also did some cleanup achievement. It's time to start the Hearts of Stone expansion. DLC kick off with the Geralt finding a notice board to take down a monster. To know more about this contract, we head over and meet with Olget von Avric. He told us that there is a frog in the sewers of Oxvenford and that is quite dangerous and had killed a lot of people. So he wants to kill that frog. We accept the contract and head over to Oxvenford. We make our way down to the sewers and fight quite a lot of drowners, and we found a woman who was kind of helping some soldiers, but that soldier didn't make it. We learned that her name is Shani and she is an old friend of Geralt from Witcher 1, and I haven't played that game yet. She is a medic working with Redanian army. She got a task to get down here to hunt the toes with other soldiers, but she is the only one who made it alive because the rest of the soldier has been killed. She also told us that she wants a sample of venom of that frog because the frog is contaminating the water of Oxenford, infecting the citizen and the soldiers of Oxenford, and she wants to find the cure for it. We let her tag along with us after fighting with some more drowners and finding quite a lot of dead bodies. We found the frog layer and she also got some poison sample, and we tell her to hide somewhere safe because it's time to fight with that frog. We use one of the dead body as bait to lure the frog, and we just sit there for him to show up, and the frog decided to eventually show up, and we had a one nice boss fight. Eventually Geralt defeat him, and here I got achievement. I'm not kissing that. While fighting with the frog, Geralt got poisoned by that. After dealing the final blow, before Geralt losing his vision, the frog turned into a person, and that person turned out to be none other than the Prince of Ophir, and the soldier just arrived at the moment where Geralt took it out, and they weren't really happy about that one. Geralt woke up on the ship. Next to him there was a person who was supposed to be a guide for those Ophir army, and he told us that we just killed their prince. For that they are taking us to their king. Out of nowhere we got visited by Gonterodim. I think I just butchered his name. The man who helped us beginning at the game at White Orchard to find Yennefer. He told Geralt that he can help him to escape from this situation. At this point beggars can be choosers. Also escaping from this place, he wants us to meet him midnight at the crossroad near the village of Yantra. Before he leaves, he gives some sort of scar to Geralt's face to remember him well. After that, he disappeared. Out of nowhere, the ship got wrecked in a storm, but Geralt survived, and we also learned that person who was supposed to be guide or whatever the translator is dead. While being dragged by those Ophir army, Geralt managed to free himself, and we had a boss fight here. This whole boss fight is one of my least favorite. I hate this more than Toad fight. He was kind of pain in the ass to deal with, especially his attacks, but we managed to beat him. After this, we head over to that place where we were supposed to meet Gunter Odim at midnight. He told us that Olfgate knows everything about the Toad, that the Toad was a prince. Also, the Toad can be cured. He told Garrod quite a long time ago Olfgate has some favor from Odim. In return, he should have to pay in some way. But Olfgate didn't pay him. Now he wants to get payment back with the help of Geralt. So Geralt have to help Odim to get his payment, because Odim helped us to escape from Ophir army on that ship. Now we have to repay him. After this, we head back and meet with Olgerd and confront him. Here Odim also shows up and tell us that quite a long time ago Olgerd has asked some favor for him, and that being marrying to his long lover Iris, get immortality and also wealth. He also turned the prince into a toad because that prince was supposed to marry with Iris, his lover, and he didn't want that to happen, so he turned that prince into frog. These are all the wishes that was granted by Odim to Olfgerd. In return, he want Olfgerd's sword. While making the pet, he made some sort of loophole. If he want his soul, he has to do additional 3 more tasks, but he can't fulfill those tasks because he needs to find some proxy to do that. That being Geralt. Olfgerd told us that we have to do 3 tasks. Those are: give his brother one last night of fun, obtain Maximum Brosidius house, I butchered that name, I know that, bring him the violet rose that Iris gave him. Well, hearing that seems sort of easy, but it wasn't. He designed this specific task in a way that anyone who tried to do this won't able to complete this, because his wife and brother, both of them are dead, and getting the house is sort of impossible. We head off to Oxford, where they were holding a auction where we can learn more about Max von Brosody house. I know I butchered the name, but the guard won't let us in because this is only for VIP, but our currency exchanger buddy help us to get in. We also meet with Papa Vesemir long girlfriend, and it was kind of heartbreaking to tell her that Papa Vesemir isn't anymore around here. I also got the achievement Shopaholic for buying every item in the auction. After the auction, we meet the organizer. When we asked about this Brasodian house, he was kind of pissed, and with this card he thrown us out of the auction. Luckily, we found a Shamsheri guard that he told us that Brasodian's house is locked behind a vault, and we can work together to get that thing because he wants something there. And after that, we met him at his place where he told us that to get that thing we have to assemble a crew and do the heist. We decided to recruit a dwarf and elven girl for this heist. After recruiting them, we go through the plans one more and head off to do the heist. Well, we thought the heist was going well, but it didn't go well. There were some folks in the museum that called the guards, and we quickly got surrounded by those guards. The elf girl ran off because she thought this was kind of dangerous, and she just ran off. Geralt and others stayed to the plan and decided to continue their heist. Inside the world, there was the event organizer, Brasodi's son, I guess. I can't really remember his name, but it turned out that the person that we are doing heist was his brother, and they had some family beef with each other, and we just decided to stay out of it and let them kill each other. Now it's time to take the Max Proteus, whatever the fuck is that box, but it turned out that the box contained a will of his father. We could have just killed him and take the box, but we decided to give him the will and take the box and give it to Olgerd. We head back and meet with Olgerd and give him the box, and he wasn't really happy, and we told him that he didn't ask for the wheel, he just asked for the box, and we just gave it to him. He also told the reason why he wants that Brosoria sour. Quite a while ago, when his family ran into a debt, they asked the money from Brosoria's family. They give the loan, but instantly want their payment, which causes Alfkid family to sell their properties to clear the debt. When Iris' parents learn about this, they want their daughter to remarry another person. That person turned out to be none other than Toad Prince. After this nice conversation, we had a great match. Then we head off to the next task. Odim has given us some sort of thing that can help us to summon his brother's soul, but we still don't know where the hell is Olgid brother's body. We decided to go and ask Sonny for the help. She told us that every member of the Olgid family dead bodies are beneath the mansion. We'd head over there with Shani and do the blood ritual to summon the ghost, but instead every member of the family shows up. Then we had a fight with everyone else. After that, Vladimir shows up. Then we had some conversation. To show him a good time, he can possess our body. After that, we head over and meet Shani at her friend's wedding. We go to the wedding with Shani and congrats the newlyweds couple. Then we participate in every wedding event. As there is an achievement related here that I have to participate in every event in this wedding. Here in this wedding, Vladimir was having a great time, so he decided to write this on a piece of paper by cutting the Geralt hand using the blood as a ink. After that, Odim decided to send back Vladimir's soul back to Underworld. Here I got the achievement Let the Good Times Roll. Participate in all activities at the wedding. Before we go, we decided to go meet with Shani one more time. She was kind of upset, so we decided to cheer her up by giving her some drink. And then we head off to a lake on a boat where Geralt and Shani had a great time. And the next morning we go and meet with Olgid and give him the letter written by his brother. And then we head off to a last task. We go to a mansion to get the rose from Von Everic's wife, and you have to face some creepy ass boss. Man, he is kind of creepy and scary at the same time. He has some predictable move, hit like a truck, but we eventually defeat him on my second try. And we met with a dog and a cat. They can talk and told us that they are friendly and they are friend of this house, so we don't need to worry about that. We head inside a house and then we fight with a raid. Turn out to be that was Olgid's wife. She died quite a while ago. When she died, she had a grief, anger, and loneliness, everything, and which causes her to turn into a raid. We bury her body so we could talk to her spirit. Well, the spirit showed up but didn't talk to us, so we head inside the painting where we have to recreate all the memories of her and Olgid. While going through all the memories, we learn more about Olgid and his wife. He asked Odim for help and he granted every wish, like giving him wealth, immortality, everything else, which causes him to get a heart of stone. Yep, he felt less and less love towards her, and eventually she decided to give him a divorce, and he didn't want that. He also killed her father. He started to use black magic to break the contract between him and the Odim, but that didn't work. Here I also got the achievement Creator of Nightmares, recreating all of Iris' nightmare in the painting world. After that, when we head to the next room, we have to fight with shadow clone of Olgid. There was quite a lot of them. There is also a war achievement related to that where we have to wake every shadow clone by using art sign and kill everyone. This was one annoying fight, man. Waking every shadow clones and fighting all them at a one time was quite a pain in the ass and challenging at the same time. After that, we made... Oh, got the achievement. where it's many against one with Iris, and we had a conversation, and she decided to give the rose to us. Then the dog and the cat show up and thank us and give us some sort of hint. After that, we decided to go back meet with Olgid at the bar to tell him that we had completed all of his wish, but he wasn't there. Instead, we find Odim there, and he decided to aura farm there. He told us that before we complete our pact, we have to get Olgid at Temple of Lilvani, and decided to leave. On his way, he decided to kill someone, and we told the same thing to Olgid henchmen and head over to that location. We waited for Olgid for quite a long time, then he showed up, and then we give him the rose given by his wife. Odin shows up out of nowhere and starts aura farming again. Then he proceeds to take Olgid's soul, but my Geralt intervened this and told him that we're gonna play one of his challenge. If we win this challenge, he can take both Geralt and Olgid's soul, but if we win, he has to leave both of us alone. He was quite confident about his skills, so he agreed on this challenge, and he transported Geralt into some other world where he gave us the riddle, and the real answer is reflection that we have to touch. These are the hints given by the dogs and cat earlier. We just have to find the mirror and touch it. It wasn't easy because every time we got closer to a mirror, Odin decided to break the mirror. Every mirror that we found, he decided to break it. But it wasn't mirror. We just have to find the reflection and touch it. Turned out to be there was a fountain nearby. Geralt decided to use his arts and break the wall, and the fountain was filled with water. He managed to beat Odin at his own game. Got your ass!
Be gone. You've lost.
Olgid has also lost his immortality. Now he is a normal human being, and before he leave, he decided to give us his family sword for saving him from Odin. Experience points.
Sorry.
Iris, that's the weapon name.
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Damn, this DLC was really good. Looking forward to the Blood and Wine DLC next. Holy shit! Now is the title of time for the expansion. I also got the achievement for completing a Heart of Stone expansion. Before I start playing Blood and Wine expansion, there are few achievements I like to get. The first one being I wear Ophir before it was cool. Collecting all the Ophir armor and horse gear, at least one Ophir sword. The other one was Wild Rose Dethroned. Defeat all the fallen knights and loot their campsite. After in the herd for destroying 10 monster nest. After this, now it's time to play Blood and Wine expansion. The DLC kick off with roughly around 3 years after the base game, where Geralt meet his old friend from Tucson, Milton and Palmer. I think I just butchered that name. Geralt learns from the knights that there has been a series of mass murder that was done by some sort of monster, and Geralt was personally invited by Duchess of Tucson to handle this matter, and our boy Geralt agreed to help, and we begin our journey over to Tucson. And Tucson is one of the gorgeous place in this game. Not in this game, most of the time I play any open world game, I consider Tucson is one of the gorgeous place.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
Good find Beauclair
Holy
has changed some
shit!
these past years.
It looks
Walk about
gorgeous,
when you
man.
have the chance.
Witcher
You'll
3
see for yourself.
Valhalla expansion
To me,
pack,
place
Blood and
always
Wine,
seems
man.
straight out of a
This
fairy tale.
looks fucking
Knight's
gorgeous.
Errant, Elven Palace.
Once we arrive at Tucson, we witness that a giant Goliath is causing some trouble, and my Geralt decide to step in and help. Here I got my first Blood and Wine expansion achievement, Witcher's Gone South. There is also one more achievement here. I have to beat this Goliath by using my crossbow bolt. I use my Northern Wind Bomb to freeze him, then use my crossbow bolt to shoot his eyes, and I got the achievement, David and Goliath. After that, we head over to a place where the last victim body was found and did investigation. Didn't find that much useful stuff. After that, we head over to a nearby place to learn more about the dead bodies, and they told us that the body were taken to Corbo Banquet. Then we head over there. When we got there, looks like someone attacked here and killed every guards here. So we decided to go inside and check it out, and we find a naked lady standing next to the dead body. It turned out to be she was some sort of monster. She was a vampire, and this was quite a one tough fight, man. Vampires are no joke. After quite a tough fight, we eventually killed her. Then we did some autopsy to the body. We find a hand, and that hand was fresh and still alive. After this, we decided to go and meet with the Duchess. They were hosting some sort of tournament where Knight was fighting against a giant boulder monster, and that didn't go well, so we just have to step in and help him. And after this, we finally meet with Duchess Henrietta. Damn, man. Then Geralt asked her about this mysterious slaughter going on here. She takes us to the captain of guard, Damien, where he has more information. We learned that all this mass murder had some common point, like they all were knights, and they have been bound in 5 virtues of chivalry, and some of those knights may broke those bomb, and the vampire decided to kill them. Well, that wasn't the case. There has been 3 murders of night. Now the vampire is gonna kill the 4th night, and we figured it out that 4th person is going to be Milton. We have to save him before vampire get him, but we were too late. Vampire got before us and killed Milton, and we decided to chase him by doing some taco stuff. We chase him to a warehouse where we learned that he isn't any normal vampire. He is a fucking higher vampire, and higher vampire are no fucking jokes. Lower vampire are tough to deal with. Now we have to fight with this higher vampire, and this fight was quite intense, but out of nowhere, some mysterious another vampire showed up and helped us. Turned out to be that mysterious vampire was none other than Geralt's old friend Regius. He told us that vampire name was Deadlaugh, and they know each other. They were like a brother because quite a while ago, when Regius was in kind of tough situation, he helped him. He is a nice vampire. There must be a reason for him to doing this sort of thing. We decided to work together to uncover the whole truth, and Regius told us that Geralt should meet him at his place, and he decided to disappear in the shadow with his best ability. Now it is time for me to do more exploring stuff, because this whole Tucson place is a new location and it can't be unlocked until you start this expansion. Now I got chance to explore this whole place. Also, I unlocked few achievements while doing side quests and exploring. Here I got an achievement, Weapon W, develop a mutation. The Grapes of Rat Stomp. Turn every stone. Find all the Grandmaster diagram for each Witcher school. Dress to kill. Unlock the bonus for for equipping all the Witcher gear element from one school. I have one problem: collect all the cards in Skellige deck. Collecting all these cards wasn't really tough compared to the base game. First of all, I have to collect less card, and second, each card is shown in the maps. I just have to go to that location and challenge them for the Gwent match and get the card. I also got the achievement A Night to Remember to participate in the night tournament and getting a flawless victory. And I also got the achievement Embodiment of the Five Virtues, getting an Erendite sword from the Lady of the Lake. After doing a lot of exploration and side activity, it's time to move on to the main story. Now it is time for me to go and meet with Regis, where we show him the hand that we found while doing some investigation. He told us this hand belongs to Deadlove, and we can use his hand tissue to make a potion, and with that potion we will able to see his memory. But for that we need some few ingredients. After gathering all those 3 ingredients, we were able to make potion, and Geralt were able to see Deadlove memory. We learned that Deadlove was friends with one of those victims, but he got the message to kill him, and when he killed he was kind of upset and he decided to chop off his hand, that hand he used to kill him. We learned that Deadlove and his victim friend met at Boot Blackstone, and he used to go frequently there, so we decided to go there and pay that boy a visit if he knows about Deadlove. We learned that Deadlove used to go a nearby house, so we decided to go there if Deadlove was still there. But we didn't find Deadlove, but we find Deadlove was being blackmailed to kill all those knights because his lover was being kidnapped. If he didn't kill those guards, his lover will die. We also find the notes written with the victim names. One of the notes contain a stain of wine. With all those information, we head back meet with Duchess and tell her everything. We also give her the notes which contain a victim name, and one of them contain a wine stain. Then she immediately called one of her assistants. He was able to find that wine, a date, name, everything. We also learned that this wine is specifically made for higher class noble family, and only the few family can get a hand on this wine. With this information, Geralt decided to go over the place where this wine made. This time Anna Henrietta wanna tag along with us. For this specific mission, she decided to go with other outfit. After reaching there, Duchess, Anna Henrietta and Geralt decided to check every barrel, but every barrel was kind of full. None of them were empty, but one of those barrels contained a fake wine. After this, we head back and confirm the winemaker. He told us that an unknown rich noble has offered him quite a hefty amount of money. He wasn't able to resist it, so he decided to sell him. He also said that he was supposed to sell one more barrel of wine tonight, so Anna Henrietta decided to send him in dungeon for treason. After this, we head over to that location with Damien and some soldiers and ambush the buyer. We were successfully able to ambush those buyers and kill everyone except one. He revealed that he was working for a mysterious sentry noble, and he is our primary suspect. That he may be the blackmailer, or he is working with the blackmailer. After a while, Damien returned with the information that the sentry mysterious person is hanging around with Cecilia, a famous singer. When Damien got to her house, she wasn't there, but she was supposed to meet with Sentry at a party hosted by some noble. So Geralt and Henrietta decided to attend this party. After wearing a proper dress for party, we meet up with Anna Henrietta. We both put on a mask and attend the party. After attending a party, we follow some trail to find Cecilia, but we were too late because she was being murdered. While following those tracks, we didn't find the murderer, but we did find that he was trying to steal some jewelry, and he had fight with someone else, and he just fell off from the window. After that, we met up with the party host Oriana, where she was the one who pushed that person who was trying to steal that jewelry. The jewelry turned out to be Heart of Tusane, which belongs to Anna Henrietta. Her family heirloom. This jewelry has been disappeared for a long time. We also learned that the sentry has been given a task to get this heirloom. Geralt also got the knife that was used by the sentry to kill Cecilia, which contained a emblem. And this type of emblem weapon can be used only by Lord of the Duntine. I think I just butchered that name. Ariana has to step away because her presence requires somewhere else. Then Anna Henrietta came to the conclusion and tell Geralt her sister Ciriana must be behind all of this. She came to this conclusion because of the wine, dagger, jewelry. He also revealed that her parents think her sister was cursed because she was born during a total eclipse, making her a victim of curse of the Black Sun. That's why her parents banished her from the castle. Ever since that, she wasn't able to meet her sister. Then Rihanna returns with Regius and Deadlaugh. We got to know that Rihanna and Deadlaugh know each other. Also, the Duchy and Deadlaugh know each other. And I was surprised by this revelation. Also, Regius brought Deadlaugh along with him. Now, that was another surprise that caught me. Then Geralt and Deadlaugh had a heartful conversation. They got to know each other more well. Next day, we meet up with Damien and its knights and plan an assault on Duntine because Duchy thinks Sienna might be at Duntine, so we have to go there. While fighting through the waves of enemies, Deadlaugh and Regius decide to help us. With two higher vampire on our side, we were able to take that place easily. We also find Deadlaugh kidnapped girlfriend. While Deadlaugh was having a wonderful reunion with her girlfriend, Geralt revealed that her girlfriend was the one behind all this. She was using him to kill all those knights. After learning that, he wasn't really thrilled, so he decided to give her 3 days to go to Tessa Blatna. I know, I butchered that name, and explain herself properly. If she didn't go there, he gonna attack the Claire with his minion. Well, Sienna wanna go there, but her sister Anna Henrietta doesn't wanna do that, and she escort her. Then we tell Anna Henrietta that her sister was the mastermind behind all this, and she wasn't really thrilled to hear this news, and she didn't believe that. She was pissed and demanded to bring Deadlaugh to her. After 3 days, we visit Anna Henrietta, and we didn't bring Deadlaugh with us, and she was pissed. While we were having a heated argument with Duchy, Deadlaugh decided to launch an attack and put the city onto chaos. So Geralt and Regius decide to find Sienna to stop Deadlaugh madness. We learn that Sienna has been placed at a palace prayer room through Damien. We make our way there by killing lots of vampire. We get inside, but we didn't find Sienna. We decided to do some investigation in this room. We found a general, and Geralt decided to read the general. He found some spell sort of word, and he was transported to another place, Land of 1,000 Fable. This place is gorgeous, and sad thing is that we won't be able to revisit after this quest. We find Rihanna, and she told us that if we want to escape from this place, we need to find 3 magical beams. With those beams, we will able to escape from this beautiful place. She also revealed the reason why she killed those knights. When she was being escorted out from this palace to another place, those knights kind of bullied her, and she wants her revenge. One thing that I can't ignore is that she is damn hot. Not just her, her sister also. Back to our main topic, we were able to find all those 3 magical beams. Before we use those magical beams, we have to talk with a little girl. She was selling tobacco, alcohol, and narcotics. Wow. She had a ribbon that belongs to Sienna. If we got that ribbon, we're gonna get a good ending. If we didn't get that ribbon, we're gonna get a bad ending. So I decided to do manual save and play through the whole game, and I got my bad ending, and and got the achievement Killing of the Clink. Served time in Tucson. After this, I reload my save file and play a Gwent match against this Flint girl and win the ribbon. Then we plan this magical beam. A giant tree showed up and we climbed that giant tree. Then we had a boss fight against a cloud giant. After that, we jumped from the wall. Then we got transported back to Blockware. I know I butchered this name, where Regis was waiting for us. After this, we decided to head over there where we are supposed to meet with Deadlock. We waited him for quite a long time, then he decided to show up. Sienna tried to use her Talk no Jutsu ability, but that didn't work. When Deadlock was about to kill her, she got transported back to the land of Thousand Fable with the help of Riven. Well, Deadlock wasn't really happy about this outcome, so he decided to kill us. When he was charging towards us, Regis decided to step in and fight against him. Well, Regis was able to pin him in ground, but he got soft heart and not decided to kill him. But Deadlock wasn't like that. Nah, I want my revenge. He knocked out the Regis and we have to face him by ourselves. The first phase wasn't really that much of a deal, but the second phase, it was. He just transported into some sort of abomination and it was quite a tough fight. Well, he had a wing and he was kind of pain in the ass, so Geralt decided to cut his wing and he was so pissed off that he decided to bite us, which causes to Geralt having some hallucination and we have to fight with Deadlock. In this state, Geralt was able to beat his ass fast. That's a nice smooth kill. Is he dead? Oh, he's not dead yet fully. He's not fully dead yet.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Come on, if you kill him, I won't get my reward. I mean, he must drop some sort of valuable stuff. Man, I want that. Forward 2 weeks later, where Geralt was getting ready to get the honor for defeating the monster. Regis realized that there has been only 4 murder. From the 5 virtue, there has supposed to be 1 more murder, and Geralt and Regis decide to do more investigation. We learned that the final victim was supposed to be Anna Henrietta. Geralt decided to go and confront Sienna and use his Talk no Jutsu. After that, we attend the ceremony where Geralt was rewarded with Order of Vitis Vinefair. I also got the achievement The Last Action Hero, and I was able to also get the happy ending.
I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Did I get the happy ending? Did I get it? Fuck yes! Later, Geralt meet up with Regis, and while they were having a great time, some vampire decided to jump on Regis, so we help our buddy Regis, and Regis tell that he has to leave Black Cave because he has broken the vampire code. Now every vampire wants to kill him, so he has to leave this place.
I so don't feel like going anywhere.
Damn,
Should be a while
the
longer.
title drop. Oh
So we
man,
shall, my
this
friend.
is big.
We have witnessed,
Man,
and
I'm-
in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Man, this is fucking big, man. This is greatest game ever made. Oh, damn, man, I love Witcher 3. Well, the credit rolled here, but the game hasn't ended yet. We head back to Corvo Bianche, where we learn that Triss has come here to visit us, and then we had a heartful conversation. Yep, that's the end of the DLC, and there is one more achievement I need to get. Playing houses. Use all the available option for developing a Corvo Bianche. That was the last achievement. I thought I had two more achievement remain. Run the gauntlet, walk the path. For finishing the game on Blood and Broken Bones and that much difficulty. I had only 2 achievements left, but nah, there is still one more achievement. Fearless Vampire Slayer achievement. Looks like it got glitched and the achievement didn't pop because I got the achievement for completing all the contracts on base game, and I have to do this on my New Game Plus through. After exploring more, I decided to play New Game Plus on that much difficulty. I got 2 achievements for completing this game on that much difficulty. Now there is one more achievement. This one next year, Song of the Past. Really looking forward to that one. Oh, got the achievement! Run the clan, finish the game and Blood and Broken or that much difficulty. Fuck yes! And one more achievement remains. Damn man. And I got that achievement. Fearless Vampire Slayer. Complete the contract on Shrek. I know. I just butchered that name. I did 100% completion for Witcher 3 and got all 78 achievements. Picking a Witcher 3 to do 100% completion for the first game wasn't really a bad idea. In fact, it was best decision I made. I got to play the greatest masterpiece ever made. Well, it took me more than 150 hours to do 100 completion for Witcher 3, and I really had a great time, and it became one of my favorite games of all time. I think I'm gonna make a 100% completion for games from now on, cause I really love doing this after playing Witcher 3. And I think the video has been damn long. I think I'm gonna end this. Until next time, farewell, Wolf. Well, that's kind of sound like cheesiest dialogue.